keeping our immune system boosted. So I don't think that there's a person listening, watching this show that does not have kind of a hyper focus on health, on living healthier, being healthier, keeping our home environment cleaner and healthier for ourselves, for our children, for our grandchildren, for our pets. And that is what breathing clean air is all about. So can this come this way a little tiny bit? Thank you. Here, we're gonna scooch over and we're gonna talk with you about the Hunter True HEPA large console air purifier. This guy is just back in stock. It always sells out. It's one of our very best. It's one of our very best sellers. It's one of our most powerful. What I love about this is it's going to handle larger rooms, right? Instead of those little itty bitty air cleaners that we buy and you put it in the room somewhere, it's like, is it on? Is it working? I don't notice anything. If you have air cleaners going right now and you don't notice a difference, if the air isn't smelling cleaner, if you aren't breathing cleaner, because you know, when an air cleaner is working, you know, your house doesn't smell like your pets, your house doesn't smell like your new puppy, your house doesn't smell like your cat, your house doesn't smell like the meal you just made, right? If you just had pizza last night, whatever. And those odors linger in your home, and our homes smell like, you know, the pets living in it, like the food we're cooking in it. This is the game changer of all game changers. This thing is a serious air cleaner. This is going to clean that air multiple times an hour, and it's going to handle a big room. So it's not a little bitty thing sitting in a corner, you know, not doing a whole heck of a lot. This is going to do that job, and that's what we love about it. So today, it's a big customer pick. Go read the reviews. People love this thing because it works. This is True HEPA. There's a nice, big, serious HEPA filter in this, and it has a pre-filter that protects and prolongs the life of that HEPA filter that'll last for up to a year. And the best part, you guys, is it's the last air cleaner you're gonna buy for a long, long time. Comes with a 5-year warranty. So let me show you the colors, and then we'll talk through more of the great features on this guy. So we have it in I think we just call this one black. It's actually midnight. So midnight black. This is the pearl white. And then we also have graphite gray. It's sleek. Again, it's moving that air, it's circulating that air, it's cleaning that air multiple times an hour. You are breathing easier. If there is anybody in your family that has any kind of respiratory issues whatsoever, if somebody has asthma, right? If somebody, again, just has any kind of respiratory lung issues, if there's a smoker in your family, Smokers of America, an absolute must. Better for you, healthier for you, because you'll be breathing healthier air, and your home is going to smell clean, right? Your home is not gonna smell like smoke. Your home is not gonna smell, again, like your bird, like your cat, like your dogs, like your pets. That's the key. Your house smells clean. It's the most wonderful feeling. You walk in your front door, it's like, oh, my house smells so nice and clean. It is great. So let's learn all about this from Tracy Rosa, who's standing by via Skype to get us more details. It's fun to see this one back, Tracy. It's such a great air cleaner. It's one of the very best we sell on HSN, and today it's almost $50 off. So I'm excited about that. Big savings on this one today. How are you doing?
I'm great. I'm actually on vacation in Western New York, you know? So when they called the other day and said, hey, we've got this one back in stock, what do you think? I said, well, my grandmother has this. So I just went to my grandmother's house and picked it up. And this is our biggest, most powerful air purifier that Hunter has, okay? Up to 2,000 square feet. Think about that. Up to 2,000 square feet, it's going to turn the air over 1 time an hour in such a large area. So now you don't have to decide who gets clean air. You don't have to decide which room gets the air purifier. This is your whole home solution. So why this unit? Why Hunter? Well, we've been around for more than 150 years, okay? We know how to clean air. We know how to move air. And boy, oh boy, look at the size of this filter, okay? True HEPA filter means the best of the best that money can buy. It's gonna clean the most particulates out of the air, 99.7%. But see this pre-filter here, Colleen?
Yeah.
This is the game changer. This is EcoSilver technology. So this pre-filter is gonna get rid of odors in the air, but also it's gonna inhibit the growth of microorganisms. Now you ask yourself, what are microorganisms? Well, viruses, live airborne spores that have a tendency to grow in other type of filters. So it hits this pre-filter and stops growing. So with cold and flu season right around the corner and all of that, you want to make sure that you have a filtration system that is giving your lungs the best chance to be healthy. So let's break it down. That pre-filter right there, again, gets rid of the odors in the air. And then you see all those live bacteria, those live viruses right there. They hit the pre-filter, they stop growing. First line of defense, okay? We haven't even gotten into the true HEPA filter yet. So once you go through the first line of defense, now you get into that Mac Daddy huge filter. That's going to get rid of the dust, the dirt, the dander, the pollen, the dust mites, all the things that make our eyes water and our nose run. This is going to take care of it. Because if this doesn't, Colleen, the fact of the matter is our lungs are doing it. Okay.
Exactly.
So I know people don't want to think about this, but it's either this or this. Completely up to you. I choose this.
I say this too. Just honestly, sitting here, you guys, you will notice such a difference. If you have bought air cleaners and they're not working, you know if they're not working because your house still smells like your pets, right? If people come in and they say, oh, I didn't know you had a cat, or oh, you have dogs, that means they're smelling your pets. And none of us want we love our fur babies. We love our little furry friends, but we don't want our house to smell like that. We don't want our house to smell like our dogs, our cats, our pets. That is what makes us so great. By the way, if you have any questions for Tracy and me, we are streaming live on HSN's Facebook right now. Stop by, say hi. We'd love to chat with you. I want to update you on colors here and what's left. If you like the white, we have a couple hundred. Actually, each of these, we only have a few hundred. We do not have thousands of any of these choices. I love the little blue light at the bottom. That's kind of a soft little night light that you can have on if you want. All the controls are at the front of this. It's very easy to use. And bottom line, you guys, it's going to clean the room. It's going to clean the air. It's an air cleaner that works. 2,000 square feet. That's a big room. So if you have kitchen, eating area, family room. A lot of people have open concept now where you're kind of covering several rooms, spaces, living spaces in one. I mean, there, you can see. This is going to cover 2,000 square feet. That's a big space. So guess what? Most air cleaners do not. A lot of air cleaners, we don't really even get to talk about how big a space it's going to cover for you. I mean, they've actually done the study to see that this is going to handle those larger spaces, those open areas, and it's going to clean it multiple times an hour over and over and over again. And because, fall is right around the corner, we're gonna be cooped up inside. I have air cleaners in every room, period. Every room. So I'll be honest, some work better than others. They really do. I've noticed that. Some really work, and some it's like, is it on? Like, is it working? I don't notice if anything's happening in here, because you should notice a difference in that air quality. When you're breathing you can tell you're breathing cleaner air. Our air inside our homes is up to 5 times more polluted than the air outside. So we are cooped up, we are locked in, and we are recirculating that same air. We're breathing the same air. If somebody's sick and they're sneezing and all the stuff, and the dog and the pets, stuff coming in, I mean, how else are you gonna clean it? Right? You can't throw it in the washer. How else are you gonna clean that air? And you don't put the sprays, that's not helping, right? I mean, it might mask an odor, but it's not removing it. This is pulling it out of the air. It's removing it from the air. That is the whole huge difference. And you saw the size of that HEPA filter. I've seen a lot of HEPA air cleaners, Tracy, and they do not have a filter that big. This is a massive filter in here. And I mean, it literally covers the entire front of this guy. That's a big filter. And guess what? Size matters when it comes to a filter, and that's why it makes such an impact when it's cleaning your room.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, I want you to remember, True HEPA filter is the best that you can get. A lot of people will say like HEPA type, HEPA wannabe, HEPA-ish, because
Right.
HEPA is the buzzword. But if it doesn't say True HEPA, you're not getting the best of the best. Remember, this is the size of this filter. Now, this is not clean and pristine and white because we've been using it.
Right.
This runs 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at my grandma's house right up the street. So you don't want this to be white. Well, the first time you use it, you do, but you want to be able to see that it's doing the job that you got it to do. Listen, we're washing our hands, we're washing our surfaces, we're wearing masks, we're doing the things that we can do to try and stay healthy. But the one thing that we do 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, is we breathe. So, like I said, if you do not have an air purifier, your lungs are cleaning the air, your loved one's young lungs, your pet's lungs, everybody else is doing the heavy lifting. Okay. I also love this machine, Colleen, because yes, it is big, but it's not too big and bulky.
Right.
It's just about a foot off of the wall. It stands 2.5 feet tall. You take it out of the box, you plug it in. Everything is digital on the front here, so there's no guessing game of how this works. You turn it on, you can set a timer. We even have a sleep mode here. So let's say you don't like the little light or you don't like any noise at all. You turn it on sleep mode, it still runs, but you can't hear anything at all. I love the timer. I love all the different features. You've got low, medium, high, and turbo. I use turbo when I quote unquote cook, which means I burn a lot of stuff. So I kick it into turbo mode just to get that odor out of the air. And then also you've got the filter indicator lights. And I think we just got the replacement filters back in, which is so great. So you've got the HEPA filter indicator light and the pre-filter.
Exactly.
And it lets you know.
Exactly.
Because I have no idea what your air is like.
You know what I'd love to do? I would love to turn this on and show it to you in action. And that HEPA filter, depending on how often you use it, can easily last for up to a year. It lets you know when it's time to replace it. I'm just going to turn this on for a second. I hope I don't screw this up. There we go. Oh, look at that. Is it working? Wow. Oh, I turned it on and off, didn't I? You know, only me. This is the easiest demo in the world.
There you go.
On TV. It is the easiest demo. There's a little button, they say, push the button. Only I will screw up that easy demo. But look at it, so works, and it works fast, and that's the key. You are going to see a difference. You're going to know, you're going to smell the difference in your room. If you want your house to smell cleaner, I mean, that's what it's, there's nothing nicer than walking into a room. It's like that fresh air feel, that fresh air smell. You guys, use Express, get your favorite color now because it's just back in stock, completely sold out the last time we had it. It's almost $50 off today, and it is one of our very best. It's one of the best we sell. It's one of the best sellers. It's a customer pick. It totally and completely does the job. And it does look like the black is very popular. Black might go first. We do have the white, or we have the graphite. They're all here for you. Bottom line, you guys, is that how else are you gonna get that air clean? And if you're spending money on other air cleaners and you know, you can tell a difference. I mean, I've experienced it. I have air cleaners in every single room. Period, in every room. But the point here is that some of them just work better than others. And some I notice nothing, right? And then some, it's like, oh, this room smells so good. I can tell it's clean. My house smells clean. It's a wonderful, wonderful feeling. And the bottom line is, it's for your health. It's for the health of your family, your loved ones. And the fact of the matter is, there's no other way to do it. How else are we gonna clean our air? And we all understand those airborne particles. We understand this is removing all of that. HEPA filtration, True HEPA, that is a class 2 medical device. HEPA is really the top of the line type of filtration available. And that particular HEPA filter in here, I've seen HEPA filters that are, you know, this big, right? Little baby filters. That is not what we're talking about here. This is a serious filter. It has that coconut pre-filter to help prolong the life of your HEPA filter. So it's just plain smart. It's a worthwhile investment. You can't put a price on your health. And the fact that if you'll be breathing easier and breathing healthier, I sleep better with these on. We actually have, it's not this exact one, but you have a Hunter in our bedroom. I love that thing. Absolutely love it. Hunter, you can rely on them. I mean, they have been doing this a long, long time. They are all about quality of air in your home, right? I mean, they've been moving air,
absolutely.
the quality of air forever. That is who they are. That is really the foundation of this company. And that's why here for free shipping, one payment of $46, we'll send it home to you. I know you'll love it. I mean, it's a good one, right? You're not messing around. You're getting a really good one.
Yeah, this is our workhorse, Colleen.
Right.
This is the big, most powerful one that we have because we want you to have a whole home solution. If you want to pick up one air purifier, why not get the one that's going to take care of the most square feet in your home, up to 2,000 square feet? Also, listen, think of other places that would benefit from having an air purifier. Let's say a couple parents went in and maybe got this for a classroom. The kids are going back to school. You know, that would be great for this. If you have somebody in assisted living home, this is great for that area as well. Kids going off to colleges need an air purifier in their dorms or their apartments or anything like that. So this is really going to be your great solution. So let's break down the technology again, because I know that you have a lot of options when it comes to buying air purifiers, but why this model? Why Hunter? Well, we're not just including one True HEPA filter. We have exclusive technology in this pre-filter. It's with EcoSilver technology, which actually inhibits the growth of microorganisms. Microorganisms are live viruses, live mold, all the live airborne stuff that, like I said, has a tendency to grow in other types of filters. It can't grow here. It stops growing. All right. Wow. It'll also get rid of those odors in the air. And Colleen, I was laughing when you said that earlier. If somebody walks into your house and says, "Oh, how many cats do you have?" That's not because they saw your cat. They smell the pets in the home. Okay. Now that's that pre-filter. Go ahead, look at that True HEPA filter right there. It's going to get rid of the dust, the dirt, the dander, the pollen. Like I said, all of those really, really small microns that make our eyes water and our nose run. You know, one of the reasons why we do that smoke chamber, Colleen, is because smoke is actually one of the hardest things to get out of the air, but it's also the one thing that you can see. So we want you to be able to see that this is working, because I'm a seeing is believing person. I'm actually that weird person who will get this home. I'll let it run for a while. In a week or so, I take the filter out and I check it. I want to see that it's cleaning the air. I want proof. And this is going to give you that proof.
Good point.
Like you said, the air inside of our home is dirtier than the air outside.
It just
so
is.
What are we doing to clean the air?
Exactly. You guys, jump in here. We are very busy. I'm excited you're getting it. You're getting one of the very best you can buy. We're getting one of the very best we sell here at HSN. And that's the bottom line. You know the name Hunter. And as I said, you're not wasting your money, right? You're not buying some little cleaner that's going to help but not do what you need it to do. Up to 2,000 square feet. That's a big space. That's a big room. It's whisper quiet. Go read the reviews. I was reading the reviews before I came out here. People rave about it. They love that it works. They notice that it works. It's their favorite air cleaner. They've tried others. People all say the same thing, right? We all have the same experiences here. You're not buying an air cleaner in hopes that it's going to work, right? You need it to work. We're buying this. We want it to work. Period. So that's what I think, what I loved reading the reviews. People are like, this is my favorite. This totally works. I would buy this again. And that's the key. And if you are dealing with any issues, health issues, if you are dealing with any odorous issues in your home, by the way, if you want the white's gonna sell out first here. Wow, white is gaining speed. If you want the white one, if you have white woodwork, this kind of blends. So if you want the white, get the white now. By the way, this can sit right flush next to the wall, right? Because it's all completely smooth on the back. Your vents are right here at the top. So it's circulating that air, right? Dirty air in, clean air out. It's fantastic. So I just want to point that out to you, that this is not, it's easy to find a space for it. Bedroom, if you have a big bedroom, family room, man cave, wherever, you know, where the kids hang out. I remember when the boys, my sons who now are in their 30s, but when they'd have all their buddies over and they'd all be in the family room, they'd come in after baseball and the whole house smelled like a baseball team for like a week. Like, oh, their tennis shoes. Oh my gosh. I felt like my entire house smelled like boys' stinky, sweaty tennis shoes. I kid you not. And I didn't know, I'm spraying stuff. I didn't know what to do. I mean, seriously, if you have teenagers, they're messy, right? And they have odors. This is going to be it'll be a game changer. If you have a dog, bless my daughter and son-in-law, or my daughter-in-law and my son, they have a bulldog. His name's Biggie. He's the most lovable, big old lunk of a dog, but he reeks. Bless his heart. Biggie, I mean, we'll give him a bath, right? You're getting all those little wrinkles. You're getting in there, I got the Q-tip, and I'm trying to get his wrinkles clean, the whole thing. We bathe him, we spray him with stuff, and then a few hours later, Biggie. He just smells like Biggie. So, I mean, again, there's nothing they can do. They need good air cleaners in their house, because otherwise that whole house is gonna smell like Biggie, right? So if you have a stinky dog, a lot of people do, and we love our dogs, but right? If you're dealing with a dog like a Biggie, right? Or teenagers, or just, smelly things in your house, This is your gift you give yourself because it makes you nuts, right? You want your house clean, but then your house doesn't smell clean. Your house is going to smell clean. And your house, and that means you are breathing cleaner air, right, Tracy?
Right. And I don't want people to think, okay, well, I don't know if I need one this big because I don't have 2,000 square feet. Don't get hung up on the room size, okay? We're just telling you, if it's in a smaller room, that just means it's going to turn the air over more times an hour. It's just going to make your air cleaner. If you have a 3,000, 4,000 square foot home, it's still going to clean all of that air. It just may do it, you know, one time every other hour. So still, that's great. 12 times an hour, you're getting clean, fresh air. It cracks me up, Colleen, because nobody drinks unfiltered water anymore, right? We always have to have filtered water. We buy bottled water. We get filters on our, you know, on the faucet and stuff. Why do we breathe unfiltered air?
Right.
Why is that even an option?
I don't.
We need to make sure.
I don't.
I don't either.
In my house, I do not. I get it. You see, you see those little weird things coming through when the sun is shining through your window, right? And you see that weird stuff. I don't want to be breathing that. I want that air cleaner working. I want a workhorse. That's what this is. This is a workhorse. This isn't the little wimpy thing that's over on a table that's going to help a little when you walk by in a little, you know, tiny little area. No, no, no. This is the workhorse. You put this guy on and he is churning that air. He is cleaning the air. And to your point, whether you have a big, huge 2,000 square foot space or not, that's kind of not the point. The point is that's how powerful this is, that if you put it in a bedroom, in a baby's room, anywhere, and you can move it from room to room, depending on where you're going to be. That's the whole idea here, is that it's getting the job done. And you will know a difference by the way the room smells, by how much easier it is to breathe. And that is why it's such a worthwhile investment today. It's almost $50 off. So we have a great sale price on it. I love that. It's on FlexPay, 46 bucks on your credit card. You're saving another $20, by the way, because the shipping and handling is free. And that would be around